welcome back to another spin-off adventures OtherSiders where we do a bunch of shenanigans. So last time what happened was, what happened, guys?
Um,
Oh yeah.
well, well, we managed to defeat this, well, quote unquote defeat. We managed to drive off the slime creature and the hooded figure that might have been in cahoots with it and or controlling it. Not entirely sure.
Mm-hmm.
And as per custom dictates, a lot of chaos magic happens.
Yeah, a lot of it everywhere.
Yep. And after doing that, supposedly a particular bandit went off to go do some shenanigans off in some nearby ruins, and then something exploded. This time, not by odd.
Yeah.
The bandit was seen running away from explosion, almost as if they had caused it in some sort of way. We can't say for sure though. All I know is that we don't have. Well, Ogras doesn't have to pay him anything anymore.
That indeed. All right. Well, and you guys fought a blob. It's a magic dude. He escaped,
Oh yeah,
but
because
yeah.
counterspell both worked and didn't work.
Osmetic basically, fired like go put burr.
Mhm.
And like the mage guy just escaped just with 1 HP. Alright. And then you guys got a conscious person right at your feet. And what do you guys want to do now?
Odd is also like semi-unconscious because a lot of magic just kind of just exploded within the span of a few seconds
Oh damn.
or minutes. So he's kind of out of it.
Okay. Alright.
So he's kind of just collapsed on the grass.
Alright. And
All right, buddy.
mm-hmm,
There's not the time to sleep.
mm-hmm.
Uh, I'm not asleep. I'm just feels like I ran a marathon. That's all.
Oh, then it's working. We're already getting those gains in. All right. Uh, just starts feeding him water.
just drink just drink the water, goddamn. Um so yes. You did that and what's Jericho doing?
Uh, Still tending to the unconscious, uh, I believe it was a woman, correct?
Yeah,
If I remember correctly.
it's a
Yeah,
woman.
still tending to her and just checking her, make sure she's okay, and then he's just kind of glancing at like his armor and his axe, which is partially corroded from smiting the slime too many times.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, this is what you get, old man, when you decide to when you decide to help people.
um if you like, okay, give me a perception check on the woman. As you're tending to her wounds and whatnot.
All right, perception. Where are you? There you
Where are you?
I'm over here.
are. I rolled a 3. Starting off strong. I love it.
You know, not you don't know anything about the woman. I just basically her features, dark hair, um, light tan skin a little bit, and she's wearing like what they call it, uh,
Pretty
ad
much give him help action.
help action. Um,
Yeah, little
okay, so Grimash like
little raccoon
scur-
hands. Just
scurrying over to Jericho like, and basically pause the help him out. He's like just starts pawing and stuff. All right. Go ahead and do another perception check, Jericho.
All right, we rolled a 14 this time.
All right. So just the features that I've described, plus, but she's wearing from out of character, like a tank top with like a jeans and like combat boots, and you notice you notice that like some of her hair is kind of like parted off like in a semi like cut, and then the other side is basically kind of like Laura Croft's like braid.
Okay.
And you notice a tattoo running off from her left hand is kind of like shape of like a sword all the way to her like wrists, left wrists. And you notice a particular like light aura on her, and that's all. That's what you can see.
My God, she's a master from the Holy Grail War.
And let me just grab the womp.
Go.
Oh, now since I described it
Token. You changed it.
to a token, yeah. And let me see if does she wake up? Does she wake up? Yes or no? That's a yes. So she slowly wakes up, and you kind of like notice her like golden yellow eyes a little bit. She's squinting. She's like, what the hell happened? Oh shit, she says.
I tried to get the number on that cart that hit you, but can only say it was going a little too fast.
Cart? Is this like a deception roll?
No. I'm joking.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Roll a performance roll.
No, stop. it's a. He smiles at her. He smiles at her and helps her up. It's just a joke. Come on, let's get you up.
So how tall is Jericho?
He is. Where is it? Where's my fucking height on this character sheet?
He should be in description.
I haven't used this thing in like so long. What am I doing?
All the things.
I think I'm 5'10". Let me double check. Characters. D&D Beyond wants to take forever.
So Ogress is giving Odd Water. Guys like to interact. At this time you can. While Jericho looks for his height.
I'm sorry, the D&D Beyond just does not want to work right now for some reason. I don't really know why.
It'd be like
Yeah.
that sometimes.
Yeah.
It do.
But let's see. I think I have a bit of a headache, but that water certainly helped.
Yes, it's always important to stay hydrated after a good workout. Proceeds to drink the rest of the water.
Alright. Okay. So you do that, and
I suppose you make a good point about that, but so any idea what was going on? Like, why were you chasing those people?
Yes. I helped out to that individual yesterday. He just points over to the one Jericho is probably way taller than. We're not entirely sure. But yeah, that just goes.
Hmm.
I helped them find some sort of magical item, and they were, I don't know, like, I, I do believe they were trying to give it to somebody. I don't remember quite who. And then they sort of seemingly got kidnapped by the little black ooze. I traced them down and had Grimash bring you guys here to help me.
I'm
Hmm.
5'10". It was
Okay.
like I originally thought. I am 5'10".
Okay. So Jericho lifts up this woman, and you can tell that she is like 5'8". Though she kind of like limps a bit. But she kind of like also tries to like basically try to lift herself up in the process as well. She's
Hmm.
she's like, thanks. Like scratches her head a little bit, and then she starts to like stand up, looks around, question look at the in her face. Where the where are we?
That's a good question. I came running after that big half orc gentleman over there. He seemed to be worried about you, so we came running. I point to Ogress, helping Odd out.
Um,
Okay, I think I can stand on my feet now. All right. I guess we should go check on them, see if they're okay.
Yeah, let's go ahead, regroup,
mm,
and then eventually, I don't know, debate on whether we'll go check out that explosion or not. That
There
was
was,
up for debate.
there was an explosion?
you see the beam right in the distance.
Yeah, that thing.
I didn't do that, did I?
No, no, no. We believe it was the rogue that I was supposed to pay for not stabbing me. But they hightailed it after the beam, so no paying them.
Right, I've been meaning to ask about that. You guys here as we're walking up the conversation. Why were you trying to pay a rogue to not stab you?
Wait, what?
I didn't want to get stabbed.
Like, like, couldn't you I don't know, stab him first or not get stabbed or I don't know, punch him in the face?
Wait, you asking
See, I was
me?
reserving my punches for that magical prick that just kept on just dodging everything. That one boiled my blood.
You save punches?
What?
Just starts counting on fingers.
It, this woman kind of like sees Ogras and Odd coming up towards the both of them. Take it easy, your fans.
Oh, hello.
Hi,
You you must be the person that Ogres was trying to make sure it was safe and whatnot. Um, well, I would say that aside from that thing that's over there, I'd say you're pretty safe right now, I guess.
she's like, thanks for the assist. I was on my way to head to my ship. Oh, by the way, name's Vras'ka AzureHeart, and kind of like pulls out her hand for a handshake.
Say your name again for me.
Vras'ka AzureHeart.
Vras'ka AzureHeart.
Azure, yep.
Okay.
um, I am Captain. Forgot my ship again. Where's my ship? She says like. I mean, yes, I'm captain of a ship somewhere around these parts.
Captain of a ship somewhere? I mean, there's a lot of ships.
She kind of like
Captain,
tries to remember
Uh,
what she's like. Ah,
well, well, she's still recovering. So
yeah.
how about we all get back to How about we all get back to the tavern and then we'll discuss this over a couple drinks after we've rested up and gotten our bearings.
Okay.
That's right, I forgot. Tavern. He searches his inventory, pulls out the breakfast stuff. We can have breakfast.
Well, like a picnic, says Vras'ka.
Uh, well, I don't know. Would you want to have a picnic near a beam of light?
Looks over, silhouette the beam of light behind her. Huh.
I mean, it isn't as you.
No thanks. She says, she's like,
Okay, maybe we can just go to like a nearby park or something that's a little bit more civilized. They have benches and stuff. I'm pretty sure we can get something to eat there. If I remember, he sticks his finger in his mouth, points it up to the wind to figure out where he's at. Probably about
give me a survival check.
Can I roll it with disadvantage? Because Odd has
Yeah.
no idea what the fuck he's doing.
Yes.
Yeah, Ogre's just sort of looking at you and waiting to see how skilled you are.
Vras'ka's like with her hips, like under arms and her hips. She's like raises his eyebrows a bit.
Oh, that's a 6.
God damn it. You basically can't really like tell the general directions, or basically you don't even know. You don't know. I think you know.
I want to say to the right, some feet, miles, and change, I guess? Is that where we came from?
Can I make my own survival check with the help of Grumash? Both of us are just consulting each other.
Yeah, basically.
You just see Odd look at Ogras with the help look.
Alright.
24.
Oh, you realize that Odd is incorrect, so it's the opposite.
Just swaps odds right and left hands and is like, yeah, you're. Just gives him a thumbs up. Let's go. Quotations right.
Vraska's like, she's gonna insight. She's like, I don't know, my dude. I'm not sure about this, says Vraska. I'm pretty
No.
Go ahead, Ogras.
Don't worry about it. Me and Grumash can lead the way. You know, Grumash being a creature of these here forests. Just sprinkles a little food onto my hair for Grumash.
Grumash automatically like goes over to the food and starts to like eat some.
And I guess I'll take the lead on heading back to civilization.
Alright. Alright, all of you go back to the roads of civilization.
This is a normal walk, right?
Yeah, don't worry. We'll do the extra run later tonight.
Alright.
Tonight?
Alright, so you guys are like walking throughout the forest, leading with Orgrast, and it's just a stroll. It's about like 5 minutes of like about 10 minutes. Later, you see. Actually, give me a. Where'd it go? Which check is this? Okay. Give me a athletic check because some of the terrain is a little bit of wonky, like there's bumps and stuff.
Are you
Oh.
you're acrobatic? Oh no!
I can't tell if that's a 1 or not. Is that a 1?
It doesn't look like a nat 1. It looks like a.
That's
It
a
looks like a,
that's a
it looks like
two.
a 2.
That's a 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a 2.
well, fuck.
Mhm.
Oh well. Oh well. Okay.
Could we do acrobatics instead of athletics?
Uh, like okay, so how? So yeah, I guess acrobatics would be good.
I'll be
Acrobatics.
And
back in
parkouring
one
would be
moment.
great.
All right. That's for
What
rest.
the? I mean, I guess it wouldn't matter what my modifier is if I rolled a nat 20.
God dang. Okay.
Oh, Grass of the Wilderness
Oh, grass of the wilderness.
swaps out loose-fitting pants
Uh-huh.
for one of those stereotypical native loincloths and just starts leading everyone through the forest.
Vras'ka, also like goes in front of Jericho and everyone. Also I might have to need like Jericho's
Hey. Oh,
athletics
you need
or
my
yes.
so you need my character sheet?
The acrobatics and the athletics
Okay, sorry about that.
or athletics either or. Um.
18 on acrobatics, athletics, 17.
Okay. So you're fine. The terrain doesn't bother your Jericho. It's easy. Easy peasy. And Ograst, he's an expert at the wild. That you know how to meander through like the rocks and stuff, and everybody's great. Except for Odd, he just basically. Let me see. Odd, give me a D4.
A D4. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, 4.
So, you bump into like a, you trip over a medium-sized rock.
Mm.
Give me, let's see, an acrobatics check
Okay.
to see if you land.
Oh, Grass beat George of the Jungle over here while Odd's just tripping over rocks.
All right,
Oh, 17. Okay.
all right. So
Nice.
you trip over and you catch yourself. Give me a perception check really quick when you're like looking back a little bit, maybe at the rock.
That's a 10.
So you look over. It appears to be a normal rock, but you hear everyone hears this. Hey, watch where you're going.
Sorry? Wait, what?
I look back
Yeah.
at the noise.
I turn around as well.
You turn around. You're like, what? I just said. Oh, all right. I forgot. Hi.
What is going on back there? Are you okay, On?
I think I tripped over someone or something. You're someone or something.
I'm a
Or
rock.
some.
I'm a rock. I'm Billy.
So,
Why
Wait.
is the rock talking?
Radio's like, we should probably ignore it. It's just, that's not very nice, says Billy.
well, sorry, Billy. I didn't mean to trip over your rockness. That's a word, right, rockness?
I was talking to the one with the half-shaven hair.
I think she's talking about you.
Oh, what do you mean? I was about to go and like grab the rock.
Wait, no, don't grab the rock. Don't grab it.
Stops.
The rock is just being a rock.
Give me a persuasion on. She wants to maul this thing, even though it's a rock.
17.
All right, so she's like, fine, just like get out of here as soon as possible. I'm more of a seafaring woman. Not a landlord.
I mean, it's okay. We'll make sure that you get near some water and stuff like that. I'm assuming that's what you like. So we'll go ahead and do that. Once we get to the city, there should be some docks or anything nearby. Maybe you can find your ship.
I could finally find my ship, she says.
Anyway, we'll be on our way. Sorry for running into you, Mr. Billy.
Billy.
It's
Yes.
it's okay. Bye.
I
That's,
suppose, parting words, have fun living your best Rocky life, Billy. May the rocks be with you, I suppose.
thank you. He says. Also, I'm also looking for my mom's.
Rocks have moms.
No, mortal moms. They adopted me.
Wait.
What?
Where they live?
Vras'ka's kind of like pinching the bridge of her nose. God dang it! Oh, god dang it. Give me. Let's see. Give me either an insight or arcana.
Okay. I can. Let's see. I rolled a 25.
Ooh, I got a nat 1.
Oh fuck.
I have the same bonus in both, so I'll just roll. I'll roll Arcana, see what happens.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have Grumage do his own insight check.
Alright. Alright.
He got a 7.
You just think it's a rock. It's a talking
Yeah.
rock.
You don't see anything.
Oh no.
The worst part is, technically with a nat 1, like, if you look at the full number, I still did better than Grumage, but...
Yeah. Okay. So. I'll just. Okay. So how can I do this? Okay. So, Jericho can tell that this rock has some sort of what's the term for this type of magic? Hold on. I know which one it is. It's just that I'm just wondering what it is. I've forgotten my notes.
I feel like it's probably Conjuration. I'm not sure.
You could tell that this is an awakened rock. It's an awakened rock, and you can tell the magic is transmutation magic.
Hmm.
On the other hand, knows it's some sort of transmutation magic. And that it's both of you know that there's some sort of celestial magic going on there.
Is that celestial magic?
Mhm.
Conjuration celestial, huh?
I mean transmutation and
Oh.
yeah. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
So.
Billy, did you ever remember having hands and feet?
No. Only have being a rock. But no hands and feet. I just roll with it.
One could say a rolling stone.
Yeah! A rolling stone! Ew.
Was that a pun?
Yeah! Thanks to my mom, Nikki.
Wait, your mom's name is Nikki?
Yes.
Is
Nikki
Nikki
who?
also a rock?
No, she's a tiefling. And my other mom, Sierra. Which is an elf.
Deborah Halford.
Wait, so
Oh.
your moms are a tiefling and an elf, and they have a rock as a child?
Oh, they adopted me. That's the term that they told that, you know. um, people with feet say.
Okay. Do you know where they adopted you from?
It's a town. I don't know. Like I just she be able to put me in my hair in her hair, and I couldn't see anything. So I heard like I don't remember. Vasquez kind of like, oh god damn it! Oh.
Well, tell you what. If they're still in town, maybe we'll find them along the way. So, do you know what they look like, perhaps?
But kind of like what was the question? Jesus.
Well, what do your moms look like? I know they're tieflings and elves, but is there like a certain tattoo? Do they have certain skin color? Do they usually wear a particular dress? Are they
Um,
usually frequenting a certain location in town?
well,
Do they smell bad?
I don't have a nose. I can't smell, but I know what they look like. Um, Mama Sierra. She had blue skin or like this light blue skin.
Uh huh.
She wore like kind of like this glasses, kind of like mask type of thing. Purple hair.
Uh huh.
I think she's like 5 foot something.
Okay, so 5 foot
And
something, blue skin with purple hair, and glasses like goggles.
yeah, like like you know, like blue ones.
Okay.
And
Uh,
she wore like a dress, like a dress, and a little sweater. I Yeah, that's my mama.
okay. All right. Um, and what about the other mom?
Tiefling. Poofy white hair. Let's see, kind of like horns to the back, and I think she had wings. And she kind of like you kind of like thinks for a bit. She was wearing gypsy clothes. Very very energetic. My mama, Mama Nikki.
Okay, so the other one has wings, horns facing towards the back, white hair, very energetic with gypsy clothes. And you don't remember the skin color of Sierra?
The what?
Oh
Doesn't
well,
Sarah have blue skin?
Yeah.
so they both have blue skin.
Oh no. Mama Nikki has this like onyxy ebony like skin.
So the elf has the blue skin, or the tiefling has the blue skin?
The
Yeah, skin.
elf has the blue skin.
Okay, elf has blue skin. Tiefling has ebony slash onyx like uh, skin. God, I'm tired. Okay, we'll keep an eye out for him. Do you happen to know where they were? Well, you could probably tell us once we get the tell. In the meantime, you know, do you mind if I pick you up?
Give me persuasion. He's thinking about it. He just like thinks. Give me a persuasion check. With advantage.
Difficult to beat a 19. You just proceed to get a second 19 on the dice.
Nice.
For 27.
Alright. So he's like, okay, I'll go with you.
Okay. Oh, he picks up the rock,
Mhm.
and the rock is now just in his inventory, but can be heard. So I guess it's like in a weird way peeking out of his bag.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, he's comfy.
Well, I would certainly hope so. I usually leave comfy things in the bag.
Um, that's a
Why?
great weight for push-ups if you ever needed to.
What? Why are you even in this forest to begin with? How'd you even get here?
I don't quite remember, but there is one flash of memory that I got smashed into pieces.
What?
Yeah, I think I was big before.
How big?
Right?
Were you bigger than your mom's?
Yes.
How bigger than your mom's? Would you two moms stacked on top of each other? Three?
Well, like 10 feet, 10 to 11 feet, taller than my mom's. Maybe taller than and then let me see if he remembers it. He's just a rock. Some tall blue lady.
So taller than some tall blue lady that's not your mom?
Yes.
There are surprisingly a lot more blue people than I had expected.
She was wearing I think she was wearing just squints. But you could sense he's squinting. You're like, well, she was wearing a wolf hat and a tree of a stick. It's weird.
Never seen them before.
Well, I guess we should go ahead and head on to town then. And guess we have another small task to finish. Seem to be good at collecting those.
I guess we are. Oh, sorry about that. Is it cool if I just call you Heart?
Heart, I guess, she says.
I was just gonna call him Captain if I'm gonna be honest. Maybe even Cap. Heart also doesn't sound too bad.
Captain Heart. Oh my god. I mean, sure. I might not be seeing enough of you guys, or a lot of you guys. Probably. I don't know. We'll see. She says. Also.
Wait, we shouldn't be too far from the town at this point, right?
Not really. You want to be carried on. You seem to fall behind, and you've worked out enough for the time being.
Everybody, give me a one last perception check as your guys start to walk over what looks like to be a last stretches of land of forest.
Too much help.
30-20.
I only got an 11.
Rolled an 8.
Wow. Let's see, Vras'ka. Oh. Probably too busy trying to think about like her ship. But alright, so you guys are kind of busy being tired, but on can tell from the distance that there's the city of Laurelin. You see a shimmering of like emerald and like was you can tell that it's almost like the sun's about to set down as you come into the city itself. Put you in the map. Alright. So you see, as you guys walk slowly, you can tell that the last of the forest kind of like becomes a little bit of the city itself. And you see the gates of Laurelin a little bit. You see two soldiers posted there. um, with their little lanterns as the sunset slowly starts to go down a bit. What are you guys doing?
Wait, are you asking us?
Yeah, what are you doing here?
Going back inside. We're tired of it. We just did a long journey throughout the woods and stuff, and now we're just trying to go back home to our respective rooms.
And like one of the guards is like, we're probably too tired to have had struggle with things. Okay, you can come in.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
All right, just be safe.
Have a good night, officers.
Um,
Gentlemen.
let's see. Then for the guards, do they notice anything about Vras'ka? No. It's too dark. Or not too dark. More like they're too busy being tired, I guess. As you walk past the gates, Emerald Gates, give me let's see. A perception check. Anyone that's there.
I rolled a
Too
16.
much. Help once more.
All the help.
I rolled a 6.
Aw.
Hey, a 16.
16. 16. Alright. So, Odd being tired as heck probably doesn't see this. But August and Jericho, along with Vras'ka, can see there's a wagon. There's a wagon full of people, and right next to this wagon is let me roll up. So is this scraggly looking guy with like a little cloak, but like the hood is off. But he has this big moon mask with like those like creepy looking eyes and like the um big smile and stuff like that. And this guy has a little walking stick, and you could tell that his cloak's it's tattered as heck. But you see that his feet, his like boots, small boots, they're wobbly a little bit, and he's like leaning over his stick a little bit, and he's walking with his cart.
You alright over there, old timer?
He's like he's a little gruff. He's like, what? What was that?
Are you alright? You look like you're about to keel over there.
I'm fine. It's just a little walk. Just about to go out of the city.
At this time of day, isn't it normally about to go dark out?
Yes, he says. You see, I am looking for someone. And it just goes over to pats the cart a little bit with the stick. These people here, gonna help me find those people that I lost.
Who'd you lose?
You see, I lost a lot of people. He says.
That helps us out plenty.
Well, you see, kind of like pauses for a little bit. You can see that he's like twitching a little bit, and then he continues. My wife. My wife. I've been looking for my wife.
You've been looking for your wife.
Yes.
Can I make like an insight check to cause like obviously
Great
like
beer.
this ain't it, Chief. So I like to roll an insight.
Okay.
I would as well.
Alright.
I rolled a 9.
You roll a
I
9.
got an 18.
Okay. Jericho can see kind of like could hear. Well, this dude sounds fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. But for Argas, you could tell that this old timer is looking for his wife, but at the same time he's withholding information or some information.
Uh, so aside from searching for your wife, you said there were people. Anyone else you're looking for?
I am. Well, I've been also looking for a little goblin child. He says. He, he. Well, he's my adopted son. He says.
Hmm.
Can I insight that as well?
Yeah. Uh,
11.
uh, you believe him. You believe him. Um, you see, that one of the cart people in the cart kind of like pulled back a bit, the curtain of the cart, and you see a what do they call it? Where is he? Okay, so you see a woman with like little longish hair, a little bit scraggly, with these navy blue eyes. She's kind of like wearing a little cloak around her to like, you can tell that she's concealing some sort of weapon. Um, but she has like these ringlets on her arms and a necklace. And then she says, "You old man, you want to hop in the cart?" And the old guy's like, "I think I could walk a little bit more." He says, "You, Rowan, you go back to the go back in the cart." He says, "All right, old man, just don't kill over." And she goes back inside.
You know that woman?
Oh, that's Rowan Eisner. He kind of like squints a bit at you, and then says, "Yeah, she said she's gonna help me out with the investigation." Um, kind of like little like trembling when it was like um little like old guy.
Mm.
Well, as long as she's able to help you out and nothing bad happens, good luck to you looking for your wife, I guess.
And son.
Wait, he has a son?
Adopted, apparently, little goblin boy.
Oh well, if we do see a little goblin boy, well, I guess we'll let you know, but probably can't be too far. It must be inside the house or something that you left.
Hmm. I He ran off somewhere. His name is Cloud.
Well, that doesn't really help. There's a lot of clouds in the sky.
No. Goblin is called Cloud. His
Oh.
his mom uh named him after she found him. um took it away from like bandits that was like base that did bad stuff to him.
Oh, okay.
He's just a little
So
boy.
so you think those bandits may? No, no, no. That's not. No. Let's not say that. Let's not say that at all. That's bad juju. No, avoid the bad juju. Odd. Avoid it. There's already too much of it already.
Choo choo. He's gonna like squint at Odd a little bit, try to like just attain him. It's like, okay, okay, son. Um, well, I'll be on my way now. Come on, Rowan. And just goes.
Wait, Rowan.
The woman in the cart.
Oh.
Yeah. And as he walks, he goes slowly go back into the cart. You see Raz kind of like cross her arms a little bit. Just mutters, "Oh, he's gonna get screwed in the forest."
Oh well, hopefully whoever he's traveling with will be able to protect him in the forest. But that's neither here than there for us. In the meantime, do you know where your mother's have been usually frequents in this town?
What town is this?
I don't know, guys. What time is it?
Town.
First in town names, I kind of just go to place to place. I'm sort of traveling all over the place, trying to make a name for myself. I don't know. This is the glitzy, gleamy one.
Haven't even gotten a chance to learn its name yet. I only rolled into town the other day.
Vras'ka's like
Just
looks around.
Grass is just gonna yell out to a passerby, "Hey, you there! What's the name of this town?"
You see a halfling, kind of like, walking, and he just paused mid-stride. You can tell he's a traveler. He's like, "Oh yeah, this is Laurelin, my dude," he says, with his Scottish accent.
All right, where's Laurelin? Rock or Billy?
Oh, Laurelin. I went here with Mama Nikki one time, or if you actually one time.
How did it turn out?
Well, let's see. Well, we found some Mothmen. They were very bad Mothmen.
Mothman?
Well, yeah. That's some like secret like black marketplace. But Mama beat the crap out of them. He says. I think there was a tall like there's a tall blue person again. I don't remember much of it.
Was this before or after you? This was before when you were big or when you were small?
Before I was big, I think. Yeah, he says.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I've made sure to put some extra fruit over there to make sure that they're properly nourished and stuff like that. But enough about that. Let's try to get you home. So, he checks out the locals to see if they've seen a tiefling with onyx skin or a elf with blue skin and purple hair and stuff like that.
All right. Everybody give me an investigation. Are you guys helping Odd out?
Sure.
Alrighty.
Brother, wait, Odd, who has a better intelligence modifier, me or you? It's you. You roll at advantage. I won't roll.
Okay. And
I will give my action to
14.
help you.
Alright.
Okay. I rolled a 14.
Alright. 14, 22.
Well, with the advantage, it becomes a 22.
Alright, so Everyone manages to like help out Odd find you can tell from like the body language of people. You find a what looks like to be a tabaxi person. Um, you find a tabaxi person, this villager, and he's like, yeah, I've seen this tiefling person. She I think it was you could tell he's like about 50 years old. He's a little bit old. He's like
Mm-hmm.
just about like 30 years ago or so.
30 years ago. Oh, man. Wow, both rocks and tieflings live a pretty good life. Look at that, Odd. You have a lot of time to work out.
And he like shows you like, oh well, she kind of like she stopped by for a bit, so like I kind of like I drew her I like customer and whatnot. So I drew her and she showed me our little rock guy.
Uh, was their name Billy?
Yeah, that's the name of the little guy. Uh, let's see.
Have you
I,
perhaps
I,
thought about changing the name?
I nudge Odd. That might be a good time.
Billy, he says. Oh, wait, what's on your backpack? I hear some talking. He says.
Oh, um, just just stuff like magical stuff.
Billy. Vraska's like, sir, don't mind that. So he says, um, have you seen, uh, what's the name of the ship? God damn it, she says. Every time. Does she remember? We'll see.
Yikes.
The Silver Squall, I think.
Silver Squall. Hey, Jericho, did we come across any place called the Scrawl?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, I guess we'll just need to find that spot and then just take you back to it. In the meantime, we got to take this little guy over to his parents. He has been with us for a while, so his attitude may be something to get used to.
You said that the last time you saw this Nikki was what, 30 years ago?
Yeah, she
Do you
came.
know where they where they went afterwards?
She was trying to investigate a place called Silent Peak.
Oh.
Well, she came by with blue fur blog, orange hair, uh, wolf hat, I think, and then stick.
Ah, sounds like the giant blue lady.
Billy's like, giant blue lady. Whoa, whoa. It's a sending stone, says Vras'ka, like bored.
Oh. Wait. So this whole time that we were talking to a sending stone?
Oh, that's what Vras'ka says to the shopkeep.
Oh.
Let's see if she convinces him. Oh.
30-20, that's pretty good.
You can tell he does. Like, oh, yeah, sending stone, yes. A sending stone that says Billy. And
Well, that seems pretty normal to me.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so... what else do you want to ask this guy?
Do you happen to see a tiefling nearby that was about maybe about I points at himself and then points at Vras'ka. About this high, has purple hair, rather friendly, and really wants to get to know you type vibes.
And let me see if he remembers anything from that. He's just gonna be a regular D20 to be honest. He's like, I've seen. I think I've seen them somewhere around here walking by, but I don't know where they would be. Um, I think Lorenzo would probably know because he talked to me about her like going in the shop. Mm-hmm. You just see Gamash kind of like rub his like paws. So yeah, if you just go ahead and talk to Lorenzo, I think a couple shops like across says.
Thanks for your help. We greatly appreciate it.
You're welcome. Also, be supposedly beware Sunny Peak. He says.
Why would we need to beware of some peak that's silent? That sounds kind of weird. Aren't peaks always silent?
Mostly, but this one in particular, it's quote haunted. That's what people say here.
Grass just sort of does the we can do it pose. Is like, nah, there's no haunting terrifying enough for the orcish race. Then poses into just another muscular pose.
You see like you also see like another an orc woman with like a top knot of a head and everything. She's like wearing traveler's clothes. Just also does the whole buff. They're like just walking by, sees you, does the whole pose as well. Alright. Alright, so Vras'ka's like, so what's the plans with Vras'ka?
Well, for now, we find a spot to just have some nice relaxing. Well, like at this point, this is like a brunch more often than not. The time for brunch has passed.
Alright. So you guys sit down and have brunch. Alright. And so what's for brunch, Odd, as you describe it?
Let's see. Well, we were just got mostly just like breakfast wraps for breakfast, right?
Yeah.
So then I'll just put that on the table, and that'll be our meal for the day until the real deal comes into play. But this one is nice.
Alright, so you find some benches at the park nearby. As you guys are brunching, if you guys want to interact with each other, you can.
It's like a short rest. Is this like a short rest?
Yeah, this is a short rest. This is a short rest, and yeah, Vras'ka says, "Mind if I get one?" She says.
The more the merrier.
Alright, thanks. She says, and just grabs one.
Like split his in half for him and Grumash.
Garage also like starts eating his share. He's a very happy raccoon. He doesn't. You could actually give me insight on Garmash really quick to see how he's like kind of thinking, or he's thinking what he's thinking.
12.
You could tell he's he doesn't regret being with Ograst. He's just happy raccoon. And what about Jericho?
Um, just kind of just hanging out there, just eating my food. Guess I mean if we're taking a short rest, well, I guess I'll have to go to town and try and get my hands on some metal and stuff. Get my weapon fixed.
Okay.
I'll need more than a whetstone to fix this.
Yeah. Understandable. All right. So, before that, give me a perception as I roll on my encounter lists or what you guys see list.
Rolled an 11.
I have a 24.
Nice. Alrighty. And also odd. Odd.
Did you say don't sell odd?
No. No. I said an perception check. Odd.
Okay, got it.
Since when? Alright. Oh shit.
Hey, nat 20.
Net
He
20.
got, he got afraid that you was gonna sell him for some reason.
Ogres is just chilling, vibing with Gramash, eating, looking around, seeing some everyone sees this. There's children in the playground. There's orc children, tabaxi children of all types.
Mm-hmm.
And like they're just chilling and everything, and Odd can tell, from the distance, their moms can like gossiping and everything while they're watching their kids, and on the other side of the park you see, let's see where's my notes at. All right, so you see a familiar frog folk that you sitting in like a bench, eating what should be like some popcorn, and like chilling with a couple more frog friends. And you hear familiar Ira frog say, and so yeah, I sold the duck store to these nice people. And one of the frog folk is like, oh yeah. Well, how much did you get? So like they're talking business.
Yep. Getting straight to the nitty gritty.
Yeah. So you see that.
So no sign of the two moms. Yes.
No.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, there's no one here. But I would say this is a good place to go ahead and eat our breakfast and stuff. And if not, the inn is not too far from here. Probably just like a few more blocks.
Yeah. Billy says.
See, Billy gets it.
Grant's just thumbs up with food still in his mouth.
Alright. After a bit, how long do you guys stay at the park eating and whatnot?
Probably not long. Probably like another 5 minutes or so.
Okay, cool. Would the little frog folk see you Let me check. They
Oh,
they see the group of you and they recognize you. They're like waving, and they go back to their business. So as you guys finish up, so Jericho wants to go to a metal workshop or somewhere you can find metal. Odd wants to go find Billy's parents, and Grass, what do you want to do?
Ogras would like to find a training grounds to learn how to use a sword.
Okay. So, Jericho, give me a investigation. Grass, give me an investigation, and okay, everybody, give me an investigation.
Right.
It's
Roll
like,
the 12.
alright.
Sorry.
Grimash, help! The two work together. Nat 20!
Well,
Hey,
this is basically me
that
drinking
is
some water.
not it. That is
Oh,
that is not the rule.
what are you trying to do?
Mhm.
Oh,
And yet it still
Oh.
doesn't matter.
bro. Alright. Let me drink my water before I.
That's, that is
That is-
hilarious.
That is poetry right there.
That really is. Krog's roll once, but then the right roll was like, no, that was right.
Yep. Alright, so water, have some water in method. Okay, good. Alright. So, let's start off with Allgrass for the nat 20. You look around, you're pushing through paths a little bit. The crowd is less right now, and you can tell that people are, dispersing to go back home and whatnot. Allgrass, can immediately, like, found a little, like, training grounds, which is a little tiny, like, right, like, next to the, like, arena that they have, for sports and stuff. And you're in front of the little, training grounds. You see, couple of are, like, armor-clad knights. Some of them don't have armor. Other ones do have armor. You can see that people are training and stuff like that in the background.
Alright. I would like to go up to one of the people that looks like an instructor, and I'll just go with him. I'll go, hey there, name's Ogras. I come from an orc tribe. I'm trained in the ways of martial arts. Unfortunately, I did not spend enough time learning the way of the sword. I'd like somebody to teach me.
Okay. So you walk up to the guardman. He's all, like, armor clad, and he's like, so you wanna be part of the military? He says. Or
I am unfortunately part of my orcish tribe. To leave it would be a dishonor upon me and my entire bloodline. I just wish to learn how to wield this weapon. Pulls out the long sword.
Sir, that is squint at it. You can tell that you just see his, like, eyes, like, behind, like, the visor. He's like, sir, that is abomination, sir. Why would you want to train with that?
Well, I don't know. It looks very interesting. Also, it seems to have some fun properties which to test my capabilities.
He squints at it first. Give me a persuasion.
All right, Grumash, come on, be a sales raccoon right now, man.
You just doing the raccoon clicky sounds.
Yeah.
Oh.
Another nat 20, baby.
Oh. Every time there's persuasion involved.
You're a Grumash.
Oh, jeez. So he's like, hearing the intense clicking from like from Grandma. She's like, all right, fine. You can go in the training grounds. God dang, you must be some. You must be talented to wanting to train with that abomination. All right, Raccoon
Yes.
and Orc. You
Yes,
come.
I've spent 15 years holding my gun. Proceeds to just do some like flexes rather than posing.
The dude, the armor clad knight, he tried to do the posing or would try to match or the Orgras, but he can't because of the armor. It's a little bit heavy. He's like, okay, never mind. All right, you may pass. You have proven. You have proven to me. All right. You walk into the training place.
Yes.
All right. So let's see. Give me like so you're going over to the training place. You right nearby you. There's a a human woman with like uh she looks about like 20 to 26, no 20 to 21 years old. Long hair, um lavender eyes, and she's like kind of wearing the training garb attire, and she's holding like a big fucking axe. She's training with what looks like to be a blonde human guy, blue eyes, kind of also wearing this attire. He's pretty taller than her. He's basically training with her with a lance in the background, and you look around. You see. Give me an insight on someone that's approaching you.
All right. Insight.
Mhm. All right.
13.
All right. So this person is you see what looks like to be a tiefling, um, navy blue, navy. Ah, jeez. Sorry. Uh, give me some water. Hold on. I need water. Okay. My throat's like, okay, what are you doing? Okay, so, anyways, you see a tiefling with like like a navy blue midnight like skin, with what looks like to be this traditional Japanese garb of training, um, with purple eyes, teal skin pull in a ponytail. She's about like 5'3", with like sand with like geta and everything. She's like, hey, welcome to the training grounds. Do you need something?
I look a foot down since I'm actually a foot taller than them.
Mm-hmm.
And I just go, yes, I'm here to train in the ways of the long sword. It's one of the few weapons I have not trained my body to wield, and I wish to have such capabilities.
All right. Yeah, you came in the right place, she says, and like you just see like her tail swooshing like in the background, and um she nods. She's like, all right. Let's see. Looks like we don't have any trainers, but I could certainly personally train you. Um, I
Of course, I'd be more than willing to work with you.
all right. She kind of like nods, and she kind of like goes over, grab one of the rack of weapons. Um,
I
you
guess.
you see like a katana she has, and She goes over. She's like, all right. By the way, name's Akane Hanazawa.
I am Ogras, and this is my comrade Grumos.
Hello.
Mhm. Nice to meet you. Um, now, as you kind of like, she does the stance as usual. Let first of all, let's see. Let's see what needs to be worked with. So, uh, as you go over, give me
Should I
a
grab a
hmm?
should I grab a non-magical longsword?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Just gonna.
And just like add your modifier or yeah, whatever modifier it is. All right. So, give me. Let's see. First, an athletics with disadvantage.
All right. That's still 12.
All right. So you're a novice at it. At you swing your sword, the sword. She swings her sword. She basically kind of like blocks it. As she blocks it, you just hear the sword quack. She's
So
like,
that's why I grabbed the normal longsword.
oh,
Like I grabbed the non-magical one.
all right. So she blocks your sword, and she's like, need a little bit of the form, right? She nods. She's like,
Aha. All right.
All right. Oops, my bad.
it's all good. Yes. So what's up, August?
How do I work on my phone? Don't you get
For,
as distant?
for first of all, uh, your footing. I think she kind of like goes and like she's the sword. She's like, first of all, she just like names him with her fingers. She's like, first of all, your stance um, when you do the sword draw, and basically she starts like saying a bunch of like what needs to be like fixed. And she's like, yeah, I can help. I'll help you like hone in the skills at least the basics. She says, yeah.
I would love to have some guidance. That way I may wield the sword as well as I wield my stick. Just,
Hmm.
just has the stick just attached to his back.
Hmm.
And Grumos, I would like Grumos to just be cheering me on.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So you wanna try with the stick?
No, for now I must train with this weapon. I must get to know this weapon.
Hmm.
Proceeds to hold the long sword as best as he can.
All right. Cool. So she's like, of course. And as you can like stay there, uh, and you
Hey,
train.
can I,
So,
DM, can
yes.
I roll a investigation check on AzureHeart?
Yeah. So
All right.
that's where I'm gonna go ahead and switch it over to our Jericho friend.
Is that a? That is a
21.
yeah. 21 minus 3. That's an 18. Okay. I want to see the reason I'm investigating is because I want to see if there's like a certain tattoo or marking to show where she's from, so that way we can find it when we eventually find her ship. Because clearly
Mm-hmm.
she's been patient, very patient about finding this ship.
Okay. So you're looking for like what group she's from, or
Yep. because she says she's the captain of a ship.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe if her markings on her arm, on her clothing or her tattoo matches that of the boat, boom, there you go. There's your ship.
Okay.
But that is for when we start the. But now that I know this information, I'm going to save it for when we actually have time to talk to AzureHeart, as opposed to just going on the search for rock moms.
Rock moms. Rock moms. Okay, cool. All right. All right. So switching over to Jericho. Jericho there.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
Sir.
So your investigation was a
My investigation was a. Hold
12.
on, let me check. Let me check the log real quick.
Yeah.
I rolled a 12.
Okay. So you're looking around. It's a little bit hard to find this workshop, but you pass by. Um, and upon your way, you find. Let's see. Hold on. Okay. So you find. You bump into a little goblin girl. With purple hair and green skin and um, teal eyes, and wearing no shoes at all, but she's like wearing the little kid clothes. She's like running around with a stick. She bumps into you. She's like, oh! She's on the floor. She's like, looks at you up, looks at me. She's like, "Hi, oh sorry," she says.
All good short stuff. Watch where you're going now.
Okay. And you just hear a woman say, "Kara, what did I tell you about running without looking both ways?" And you see a dwarven woman with like red hair, gray eyes, kind of like running up, and so like you're going up to the goblin like, "Car, what did I say about not about looking both ways in the street?" He looks up at you. "I am so sorry, sir."
It's all right. Kids will be kids.
And you see Kara just say, you just see her say, hear the goblin say, "Arena, I like my new stick. When is Ogress and Og gonna come back?" Rena's like, "I'm not sure."
Ogress and Odd, huh? Those are actually two of my compatriots right now.
Oh?
Yeah, we.
You know
Oh,
Auden?
sorry.
You know Auden and Ogress? It says little Kara.
Yeah, I do. We just
Oh.
got back. We just got back from a rather long adventure.
Oh. Was it cool adventure? She says.
Yes, in some ways.
Oh. And Rena kind of like looks up at you and says, well, let them know that we're here. And also, you seem a little bit lost," says Rena.
I am quite lost. I only got to town just the other day,
"I see."
looking for a metal workshop. I need to prepare my weapons and my armor.
"Ah, yes. I think I know a shop. It's called the Iron Hammer. It's around the corner here somewhere. I could probably show you around."
Sure, lead the way.
Right. "Come on, Kara." Kara's like, "Okay." So the two shorties walk Jericho. You see one a little bit of the past, a little bit and stuff, and see a little like towards the corner. They lead you to a shop. It's there's like a lot of like parts, and it's basically it's a messy shop in front, but
Mhm.
it's homey. And you see a sign that says the Iron Hammer. There you go. And
Quaint little, quaint little place.
yeah. Um well, um I was gonna also pick up on my sword that it's got broken recently.
I could break your longsword.
Yeah, so it was a skirmish with what's they call it, some goblin folk, or that basically were bandits, and of course I didn't have Kara watch the fight or anything like that. You know, it's weird, it's Kara's like, what? She's like basically like grabbing like a flower and smelling it. What? Don't worry, honey. Okay. Anyways, yeah, my sword got chipped or broken mostly, but I'm here to pick it up.
Fair enough. All right.
Alright.
So I'll
Mhm.
walk up,
Mhm.
walk up to the counter, try to get the shopkeeper's attention or
Alright.
whoever's behind the counter.
Alright. So behind the counter has my notes here. Alright, so you see a 5 foot woman um basically wearing kind of like a, I guess, tuxedo, but like it's also like with grimy dirt and everything. Short black hair, kind of like the little there's a little like part of her back of her head. It's basically um like a ponytail a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
With gray eyes, and she walks over. Uh, she's like, "What can I do for you?" She says.
I could use some. I could use some weapon and armor repairs if you've got the time.
Ah, yes. Of course I could do that. Definitely. What kind of repairs are you talking about here? She says.
Corrosive damage from a black ooze. Can you repair that?
Like who'd you say? Yeah, of course. I can definitely fix that. Just need maybe a little bit. Are you okay with modifications?
Hmm. What sorts?
Like maybe more sturdy, you know, uh, materials, or more sturdy like metal.
Not opposed. How much more will that cost me?
About 20 more gold.
Sure, why not?
Alrighty. She kind of sees Rena. Yeah. One moment, yes. And Rena's like, thumbs up. All right. Looks over at you. Um, and you bring the stuff over to her.
Hmm.
She looks it over. She's like, yes, this is very fixable. Um, let's see. How? Let's see. I'm gonna put this. Yes. How? How soon do you need this? She says.
Can you do a rush job tomorrow, preferably?
Of course, yeah. I could definitely do that. I just need to just let me see. Yeah, for sure. She's like nods, uh, looking at her like notes and stuff. All right, it can be done. She says.
So, Chubby, let me see. Where's my gold? Gold, 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 gold. So, what's the sum total that I owe you?
let's see. About 70 gold for repairs.
What number did you say?
70 gold.
70 gold.
That's yeah, and that's including the modification.
All right. Sure. Sounds like a deal.
Alrighty. And she can sit down on like a piece of paper and notes jots down, and then she yells over her shoulder, behind you there's like a forge, and there you see a human guy kind of like walk in with like a box of stuff, and he's like, Dimitri, we're gonna have a rush job. Dimitri's like, overtime? Yep. Alright, I'll call my wife. Let her know. Thank you, dear. Yeah, he says. Alright. This will be handled.
Much appreciated.
You're welcome. Alright.
All right. I say farewell to the associate I made on the way, and we'll go up back to the main tavern.
Okay. Cool. You go over there. Rena says goodbye to you. Wait, she's gonna ask you. Wait, so where are you staying? She says.
We're staying at what's the name of the tavern called again?
The Mason Jar.
The Mason Jar.
Staying at the Mason Jar.
Got it. All right, I'll meet you there then. For the meantime, and she like goes over to the woman like, all right, so I'm here to pick up my sword. I'm like, yes. Miss Ray Bright. All right, you go, and they're doing the transaction, and you just go over, and you start walking out. You see Lokara basically next to this. There's a stand there, like just looking at like the daggers that's in a like box. It's glass, so she's like over like looking at the daggers. Ooh, shiny. And you walk back to the mason jar. All right, going back to Odd. Where are you at the moment?
Walking around, see if I can find the moms and stuff.
All right. So as you walk,
Is Ogras and AzureHeart still with me?
Ograst went to the training place. AzureHeart is right next to you.
Okay.
She's following you.
All right. So as he's doing that, he's looking around. So he's just gonna ask. So, you said you're from the sea, right?
Well, more likely, I grew up in a ship, anyways. What's up? She says.
Well, what's it like being on a boat for all those many times? I've never been on a boat before.
It's a bit jarring sometimes, but you get used to it. I really I got to know the crew while I was growing up. She kind of like shrugs a bit. Give me insight on AzureHeart.
Okay. $11.
11. Okay. You could tell that Vras'ka is kind of like fidgety over this topic.
Are you not comfortable talking about life on the sea?
Well, I am actually, but And then she says, "So I'm not really used to talking about myself." She says, like you can tell she's like being honest with you, straightforward.
Is it because people normally don't ask about yourself?
She like thinks of it. Yeah. Um. It's basically one. You know, is the quote. She says the quote good guys. Want to turn in the bandit queen. She says.
Wait, so you're a
Pirate queen and bandit queen. I mean, pirate and bandit. But I prefer to be, to see.
wait. You mean like Peter Pan?
Who? She says.
Uh, that. Oh wait, no. I must have confused him with Robin Hood. I think that's what it was, right? Yeah, Robin, you're like him, right? Or like a combination of the two. Since you're on a boat.
She kind of like crosses her arms while she's like, you sure you didn't hit your head? She says. Like, I mean, are you confusing me? I mean, is this like fantasy, like from a book, or she says,
Well, from a comic book.
well, I see. That explains the imagination. Okay. Well, and then let me see if she like remembers. I think I've heard of some of the comic books. Yes. Though yeah, not.
I always was a fan of people who were like, what's that term called? A gentleman thief or a gentlewoman thief, or a person that would always like take from like the rich people and give it to the people that are more deserving of it, such as the poor and the lower class citizens and stuff. Basically, people who are kind of down on their luck and whatnot, and they always steal from like greedy and disgusting kings that uses the wealth for all sorts of like nonsensical stuff. Like, do you know that people use this money to bathe?
Yeah, I'm aware of this.
There's like pools of gold, and they just wash themselves in pools of gold. You can't even wash with
that. I know. Actually,
like, what do you smell like? Just metal, or ore?
I know a certain king that actually does that. Though he's been long gone. Since the.
What, did you kill him?
Well, I helped kill them, yeah. But like,
I was just kidding. I didn't know you actually did it.
I helped him, no, but he was a corrupt king. His name was King Luke. He was from Sindathu.
That name sounds like he's a jerk.
Well, he basically was a war-hungry bastard, by the way. He killed a lot of like sea elves and merfolk and from Azuria. He wanted the land for himself, some sort of like treasure or whatever. But hey, I stumbled upon some party goers. What's it called? What are they called? It's kind of like. Yes, sir. They were dubbing themselves Winter's Crest.
I'm not sure what Winter's Crest. Is that like a? I'm guessing that's a place.
No, well, they were called Winter's Crest. It's where actually there were. I guess they told me something about being named after themselves. I don't know.
So it's a faction, I
more like party event of adventurers, more like.
So, smaller than a faction or bigger than a faction?
Yeah, we're like smaller than a faction. Most of them are like about 7 to 8 people in that group.
Mm.
They're all weird, anyways.
I mean, I'm used to weird, I guess. So, I mean, that's not all that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, so you basically spent most of your sea life just doing gentle woman thief stuff?
Oh, also raiding as well, but that's. You ever heard of the Astral Sea before? I've been there before.
The what?
You know, have you heard of the Astral Sea?
Astral Sea?
Yes.
Uh, no. I don't think I've ever heard of that.
It's a great place. So, but at the same time, a little bit. There's dangerous and perilous, you know?
I would imagine that place does sound dangerous when you mention the word astral. Because when you say astral, I think of things like out on the astral plane as opposed to the.
She just like shakes her head a little bit. And you could give me an insight on Vras'ka like that.
17.
17. You could tell that she really enjoys telling like stories like this, like these, like, you know. And you can also tell that you can tell that she's probably not from here.
Mm-hmm. So,
mhm.
if I'm to venture a guess, what brought you all the way out here in in this town?
Oh, um,
Oh, and by the way, if you come across this kid's mom, let me know.
what's the mom's
I'm gonna roll.
name?
Uh, we have a blue elf with purple hair and blue goggle-like things that make her look smart, and she's a very bubbly personality. Wait, was it her with the bubbly personality, or was it the other one? Anyway, the other one is a dark skin, onyx skin like tiefling with white hair and horns that reaches towards the back, and I think they both have bubbly personalities. I'm not entirely sure.
She like raises her eyebrows a little bit. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. She says, "Wait a minute. I've familiar with both of them. One, the ebony skinned one. You said was a tiefling?
Yes, I believe it's a tiefling. Isn't it a tiefling, Billy?
Yeah. Oh God, my backpack's talked. Oh right, that's Billy. Sorry. She says, she's like, I've seen them before, but that was when after things got hectic, and I had to go to the sea to on on a few raids.
Well, I mean, if you had to go on a few raids, then that must mean that they must still be in this town somewhere.
No, I've seen them kind of like over in Yoru. Yeah.
That sounds like a ways.
Yeah.
Uh, but so if that's the case, then wait, you might be thinking of somebody else then, because I was under the impression that they would be here, right? Unless I'm mistaken.
She just shrugged. She's like, I don't know. In either case, we should probably rest up. She says, I'm kind of tired. She says.
Oh well, if you need a place to rest, then have no fear. I happen to be the owner and the manager of the Messenger Inn.
Oh, dope. She says.
Yep. Come on, it's not too far.
Sweet. All right. Thanks. Um. And you
I
got
just have one very important question.
Hmm?
How much money you got?
uh. Looks over at her pouch. Um. She opens it. Then closes it. It's quite enough for any stay, at least for a while.
Excellent. Okay, cool. He unlocks the door.
So you go in the mason jar. It is at the wait. So you're going into the mason jar?
Yep.
All right. As you go into the mason jar, Ograst, what you be your training gave me about three athletics checks.
All right.
As I put on some montage music. Oh shit. Alright.
Double 2 nat 20s after the 19.
God dang it.
That man is freaking juiced.
Yeah, no, Ogres is just imagining this is indeed his stick and is just becoming familiar with the longsword like it's nothing.
Alright. Okay, here we go.
I say this knowing full well I do have proficiency with a short sword. It just doesn't transfer over to long swords.
Alright. So you're training, and she's teaching you how to like do like the parry and everything, and you're catching on really quick. How to do the stances and everything. You training for about, let's say, 1 to 2 hours, and she stops. She's like, "All right, that is very great. Actually, you caught on really quickly." She says.
Why, thank you. I have trained my body for combat. It is nice to know I can train for any weapon. Proceeds to just like swipe the blade across his cloth to clean up any dust or such that's collected.
Nice. And she's like, that is actually a good quality in people, you know. Always like learning new things, or be ready for anything. She says. And
Yes.
she's like,
That is why, of course, my first method of training was with my bare hands. That way I could never be disarmed in the middle of combat.
that's great. And she's like, oh, you kind of remind me of of a friend of mine that liked to, train as much as you do.
Ah, they sound like a lovely person. I wouldn't mind getting the chance to meet them.
I'm pretty sure you will. If she ever has any missions out here. But yes, your training is complete. It took for 2 hours. She says. She's like, wow. You learn fast. You're a fast learner. And she kind of like sheaths the blade that she has.
I will sheathe my blade as well now.
Alright. Kind of like she wipes her head on her forehead. It's like some sweat, and she's like, well, some of the basics. Should probably rest up. If you wanna come back here, you can. I'll let the knight know.
Of course.
And
I'm probably gonna go off. I must find more companions for my friend Grumash. We have a plan of opening up a cafe full of raccoons.
Ah, that is a interesting concept, actually. She says. So, I've heard there's a duck cafe somewhere around here.
They shall be our competition. We will one day crush him beneath the heel of business. Just sort of, just sort of scratches underneath Grumash's chin.
Gurbash kind of like goes on his all fours and kind of like basically does a little um like funny raccoon pose while you're scratching his chin. And she's like, "All right, I'm pretty sure you could. I'm pretty sure you can stomp the competition. Well,
No.
I'll be heading home now. And as you see, kind of like the trading area, like people are slowly going out of the door. She's like, "Well, see you later. Was it August?"
Yes. I do believe Akane. Have a safe trip, or to your house, and have an event. I don't know, eventful dream. A beautiful night, I suppose. I'm not good with this.
That's what. Thank you though. Thank you very much. And she slowly like walks away and see her tail swishing, and she like starts to prepare to get home.
Might I be able to put longsword proficiency on my sheet now?
Yeah.
Mm.
And Ogras. You are you gonna go rest somewhere?
I shall do what Ogres has been doing since the very beginning. We're gonna find another alleyway.
All right, give me investigation. And after this, I'm gonna go ahead and pause the session.
Say what
Okay,
you will, he
alright.
is very consistent.
It's
Yes, he is.
me and Grumash working together to find an alleyway. 17.
All right, so you guys meander through. You know these streets kind of like by the back of your hand a little bit now. As you find a comfy alleyway. Though you do like find the same old lady trying to riff through the same alleyway, trying to sift through something again. Where's where's my shoe? She says. Hmm?
They just sort of offer help to find their shoe. This tells what it looks like.
Oh, hello, Orc. Was, did you tell her name before?
I feel like Ogras does indeed just say that his name is Ogras and this is his companion Grumash to new people.
Okay. Like, thank you, Gurabash. I mean, Gurabash is helping. uh, Gurabash and Orgrast, and you find the shoe. Eventually, after like 10 minutes of ruffling through it, she's like, "Thank you," and she's like,
No problem.
"I'm gonna go find a new alleyway to sleep in." She says, "Maybe the one next here."
Yes, I hope it is very comforting and pleasant of an alleyway. For now, I shall be ever vigilant. Just pulls out the duck longsword, and we shall prepare for a danger.
Uh oh. Sorry, what was that?
And we shall be prepared for danger.
She looks at the sword. She looks at you, and give me a persuasion. It's you. It's you.
All right. If Grumash also got into a ready to fight stance, would it be at advantage?
Yeah.
Grumash is just there, just looking like he's ready for a scrap. 16.
All right. Okay. All right. So you can tell that she is assured, and she like stays like nearby you two, off to the wall. Okay, I'll stay. You see, uh, I trust you, and basically, she go and she sits down. She just falls asleep.
Yeah, me and Grumash are taking turns watching shift.
Okay. And you do that, and you're doing the watching shift. Um, and Jericho, um, now in the doors of the messenger, as well as Odd. I'm gonna have everyone. I'm gonna close the session for today.
All right.
Alright.
GG's.
GG's. And that is this episode of Spinoff Adventures OtherSiders. Tune in next time for another episode.
Been a long time coming.
Yeah, it's been a while. But yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it gave my luck a chance to rest. I feel like this is the luckiest I've been.
3 nat 20s.
I expect critical fails for like at least half of this next session we have.
For real?
the dice
From who?
things.
You, me, or everything?
Grumash apparently, but who knows? My luck is either hit or miss.
Hit or miss.
Yeah.
Hit or miss. Alright, man.
And no one had to explode.
Yeah.
So it all worked out.